Anyway, you know what? You know what we're missing this morning? I just thought of this. We're missing donuts.
We are missing donuts.
We could have had somebody that's in the studio go out and grab donuts.
Yes.
Feed my habit. Caller, apparently.
Hello, this is Paul.
Hey, it's Jesse. Your cousin.
Jesse, how are you?
I'm doing good.
We're live on the radio show. Welcome to Outsider Tackle Box. We are.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for sending us in photos. I don't know
Nice.
if many people know this, but when we got started, we didn't have many things to put up on the website, and we were getting some nice messages from
People were getting tired of seeing just
the,
pictures of you.
Some big name companies were
Pictures
sending
of
us
me.
photos saying, please don't use kind of those, do not use these messages that we kept getting. And so we needed to have photos, and I saw yours. You put it up on social media, and I said, that's family. So let's get this up on our site. So you've been on our homepage since the very beginning. So
Yeah,
thank you.
Yes. I actually just was going over there, and I just sent you a couple more pictures just a couple minutes ago.
We did do it. We did see it. We'll put it up in just a few moments. We got it via email, and this is my cousin, so let's give him the full experience. Let's get him some music. Let's cue up the music, and I'll press record.
Oh, we're gonna do the
We're
whole
gonna
music and
we're gonna
everything?
make sure he
Oh,
gets what everybody else gets.
All right.
I'm going to put my headphones in just a minute.
All right, we're giving you the music, man.
That way I can set my phone down.
So everybody here, if you're just tuning in, we've got Jesse here, who is Paul's cousin. I've never met Jesse, I don't think, but he seems to be already a lot cooler than my co-host Paul. Let's hear from Jesse.
I like that you said you never met him, but he's been on our homepage since the very beginning.
I'm saying personally, I haven't met him.
Okay.
Personally, I haven't
We'll
met
let you
him,
slide
but he
on
already
that one.
seems like that much
Oh,
cooler
he
than
definitely is better, and he's cooler than me.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I already agree. I don't even need to physically shake his hand to know, hey, he doesn't wear little boy shirts.
Well, thanks for being on the show. The idea behind the show is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing, and we felt like what better way to do that than to create this show and just have people share their photos.
Absolutely. Just completely off note, real quick, Jesse, before you start, I just got to tell Paul, these lights are hot. I'm feeling it now. Okay, just letting you know. All right, Jesse, go
We
ahead.
just
continue.
got some new lights in the studio, and my fault. I went out and got them, and these things are like floodlights, and
The fry cookers.
yes, we feel like
Fly warmers.
it's like we're having a show on the sun.
Yeah.
Your guys are outside of McDonald's French fries right now, waiting to be picked up.
Yes. I'm a little overcooked. So.
Throw some salt on them, these guys. What I wanted to share was about fishing luck.
Okay. Let's hear it. This is your
I wanna speak
podcast.
on that. It was a little bit of a story that I had in my head, and when you mentioned coming on the podcast, I was like, well, I have to tell this. So, my girl, it was me, my buddy, and my girl. We were, I believe we were at the Salt River. We were fishing on the Salt River.
Mm-hmm.
And when you fish there, it's just a little shore, and you have to battle with the skunks, depending on what time of year it is. The skunks, they just come in like mad. It's a little funny story in itself. But fishing there, the water kind of goes left to right, or just below the dam. So when you're casting, and the way this is set up is, the shore has a lot of like brush, but there'll be open spaces along the shore. And if you do a little bit of work and you do a little bit of weeding and stuff, you can kind of create yourself a little open spot where you can reel them in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all set up there, and it's like her first or second time fishing, and she just has a couple push buttons up those, just a couple little that her dad had given her that he used when he was a kid. So she's really partial to those. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we're set up 3 in a row on the shore, and the way you have to cast is to the left, because if you're fishing for bluegill, your bobber's going to just float down across everybody's line. So we have it set up where
Yeah,
So
it's got
the
a
bottom
heavy
fishers,
drift and whatnot. Yeah.
yeah. So the bottom fishers are fishing to the left, and she's fishing to the right, but she's casting to the left, like towards my line.
Uh huh.
So, she's having troubles with setting it up and stuff. And we get it set up for her, and we get some bait on there. And she goes to start casting, right? And she's casting, and she's like, okay, too short. She's reeling it back in. She finally gets it out there, but it's over my line. She's like, oh, my God, I'm sorry. So she starts reeling it back in really fast. Before, it wasn't even in the water like 1 second. Starts reeling it back in, drags it over my line, and gets it back up to shore. She pulls it out. Sure enough, big old fat bluegill. That's actually the picture where she's holding up her hand.
I'm looking at it right now. This is the photo. We're going to put
nice.
this up on our social media.
She hit that on accident.
That's a good-looking
awesome.
fish. It's got a little. It actually has the coloring by its side. It's got the blue in the bluegill.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Me and my buddy both did
That's why they call it a bluegill.
In a good comedy where like two characters at the same exact time do the face palm.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy both did that. We were like, what? And that goes to show fishing luck. She miscast, wasn't even in the water a second, and reeled it in and had the biggest fish of the day.
That's awesome.
Perfect. And it always goes that way too. Actually, my wife, when similar story when we went to the Sierras, I found all the fish. She goes and accidentally catches the biggest fish of the day. It's always like that. Like you do all the work and they take all the glory.
One of my favorite fishing stories was going fishing with you, and we were out at the lake, and a lady was fishing with a baby on her hip, fishing with bass gear, pretty big bass gear.
They were stocked with trout.
And there was stocked
I remember
with trout,
that story.
And you caught nothing.
I caught nothing, and she's
this
next to
lady
me
on the
fishing for
baby,
bass.
with a baby on her hip, was reeling them in, and I was just laughing hysterically behind me.
Goes to show you how good of a fisherman I am.
No,
And
I usually fish for catfish, but I've had times where she'll just sit there and be like, bluegill, 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 and I'm like sitting there just looking at her, waiting for my pole to just hit.
You know what? Bluegill are such an aggressive fish anyway. I mean,
so fun to catch.
Yeah, they're fun to catch.
You could see them, so you're casting at them, and then they just
and they hit
the line.
hard.
You got light tackle. It's fun to catch off light tackle.
My buddy caught like a foot and a half long crappie on his cast net. On his cast net, it was toss net it was off to the side tossing for bait fish.
Awesome.
He pulled up a foot and a half crappie. I was like, what the?
That's awesome.
Well, thanks for sending us in photos. Please continue to do that. You've helped us more than you know. I'm not going to say how much traffic we get, but we get a ton to our website because we have people listening in, always wondering what we're doing. But
well, I just shared you on my social media, and I plan on promoting you more. Our other cousin, my brother Robert, he does the jewelry thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I make sure that I give love to all you guys.
I have him. I invited him to the show along with some of our other cousins who
He's
fish
a big
and salmon.
fisherman. He's a big fisherman. Also, Joe is too.
I actually went fishing with Bob a few times when I lived in Yucaipa. And
yeah.
But yeah, man,
family-
I'd love to have. We just got approved for iTunes,
Yeah.
so we're now streaming there. The radio show's been in existence we've been doing this for about a month.
Maybe about a month now. Yeah.
But we're already the #1 downloaded podcast for subscription tackle boxes, which is amazing for us.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you. And so I wanted to have family on the show, people I fish with, and I thought, let's
We come
get.
from a long line of outdoorsmen.
I know and I was like, well, why haven't we had people on that are on our cover? Like that's our homepage. All right, so I'm gonna
Were you ever old enough to have gone into the mountains with Grandma?
No,
No, that was fun.
I have
The
not
whole
done
family
that, but I would love to do something like that. But I'll definitely get out. I'll get out with you. But
Yeah.
we're going.
We'll this way.
Please continue to send photos. We'd love to have you back on the show again. Like as I said, you are on our homepage. So for those listening, He's holding
Yeah.
our a catfish right on our homepage. It's been up
Yep.
there since the very beginning. Uh,
I wish I would have had a shirt on.
yeah, he's got his shirt off, but he was a good sport about it. He said, "Go ahead and use it for
No.
for your
That's
website."
right.
We're gonna up
No,
this.
I have no shame. I'm out there. I'm out there fishing. It's Arizona, so it was probably 1,000 degrees that day.
Exactly. It's Arizona heat, man. It's hotter. It's hotter than.
It's
heck
kind of
out
how I
there.
feel right now, and this light.
It
that I
shows.
put-
It's
I know.
written all over your shirt.
It
Actually,
is.
currently.
I don't. I mean, it's a good shirt too. It says "Fishing thinks you're boring," but I don't want to show.
I've
we
actually
usually
lost some of the verbiage on the shirt, blending in with all the
we
other.
usually stream this thing live for YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and now Instagram TV, but it's so hot in here that I turned it. I told everybody not to stream it live. I was like, my shirt it's a different color.
You know what I find hilarious is that you told everybody to turn everything off, but the lights are still on.
Why didn't I? Like,
I don't know.
Why am I not smart enough to just turn off the
Because I
lights?
got to do the thinking for both of us.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Jesse, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm sure I'll meet you
It was
and
great.
fish
Thank
with you
you
soon.
for having me on.
All right, bud.
Thanks
Take care.
again. Take
Yeah,
care.
you guys
Bye.
have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.